You've been putting in extra effort and you think it's time for your boss to recognize it. You deserve it. But then, after waiting and waiting, nothing happens. We've all been there and it's frustrating. The good news is that we can prevent it. Working hard is not enough. You need a strategy. Let's start by identifying the right mindset. Whatever is happening in your life right now, you shouldn't complain. If you don't have a solid salary, or if others in your team are getting bonuses while you are only getting more work, don't blame your boss or your company. The only person who can change this is you. And it has nothing to do with giving the extra mile or delivering top results. I mean, it helps, but it is not enough. So if you worked hard and didn't get your dream outcome, what you have been doing so far is not working. Securing a better salary involves sharing clear expectations with your leader and executing a plan. Okay, so step number one, accept that this is your responsibility. Things will become much easier once you do this. Avoid complaining and blaming others. When you catch yourself complaining, pause for a second mentally, try to stop doing it, and remind yourself that you are in control. It won't be easy at the beginning, but stay consistent and continue to be in charge of your thoughts until one day, after doing it many times, you'll be stronger than overthinking. Negative thoughts don't help. Having a plan and focusing on your next steps help. I understand how negative thoughts can invade your mind with excuses or disappointment. It feels like you can't escape them. They seem to be so accurate, right? But they are not. We suffer more here in our heads than in reality. This is a choice. So, welcome those intrusive thoughts and tell them, "Oh, hi there, how is it going?" Welcome back. Don't suppress them. They are natural, so review them, process them, understand where they are coming from, and don't let them dominate the conversation you have with yourself in your head. Now, build a plan. So, do you think your boss is going to give you a raise if you ask for it out of the blue? No. The chances are that you would only expose yourself as not mature enough. Of course, there are always exceptions to the rule, but it is better to have a North Star. There are two ways you can do this. The first one is that you meet with your leader and have an honest conversation expressing that you want to keep growing in the company. Don't say directly, "I want a raise." It's better if you ask something like, "What do I need to achieve in order to get a raise?" See your boss as your ally in order to achieve this. Ask your boss to help you create a plan in a timeline with milestones, skills to learn, or projects to deliver. Stay open to feedback and negotiate with your boss what makes sense, what is doable, and what could be a challenge. If your leader needs more time to think about it, that's fine. You are on good track. If your boss gives you bad news that there is no budget to match your expectations, then you could start considering switching teams or applying to new roles. Whatever the outcome, remember to stay positive and don't let negative thoughts ruin your day. It's okay to take some time to cool off if needed. Just don't get discouraged by bad news. Yes, they can be a bummer sometimes, but we shouldn't stop trying. We have to keep moving forward. The good thing about setting clear expectations with your boss is that now you know what to expect. The second option is that on your own, you build a development plan that includes projects, objectives, and milestones. Share it and stay open to adapt your plan to the expectations of your boss, but also make sure to keep what is important to you and to negotiate if required. Choosing between option 1 or 2 is up to you. It really depends on your style and the style of your leader. So, what does it mean to build a plan? It is some form of unofficial contract between you and your leader that builds the road that you have to follow in a specific timeline, and once it's achieved, you will get rewarded. Make a list of all the things that you have to kick off, deliver, and learn, and once you complete each one of them, document your achievements and proactively share the outcome one by one with your boss and stakeholders. We cannot predict the future, so I recommend that you agree with your leader to stay flexible to adapt the plan if external factors prevent you from achieving your goals. The purpose of this plan is to leave no doubt that you are giving the extra mile. It doesn't matter if you think you are already giving it. You have to provide evidence from your metrics, results, stakeholders, and clients. Make your plan a priority and monitor your progress regularly. If you feel that some tasks or requests from colleagues are distancing from your plan, try to set boundaries. You will have to find a balance in where you complete all your tasks while you execute your plan. Also, it is very important that you don't forget your other core responsibilities. These are fundamental. If you lose track of them, then you can forget about getting a salary increase. So protect and invest time in your core responsibilities. Don't rush, don't cut corners. Remember, you will never execute a plan perfectly. As everything in life, projects get delayed, challenges will emerge, and things won't always be easy. Embrace that. Trust the journey and be grateful for these challenges because they are making you stronger and better. If things are not easy at the beginning, fine. Embarking on a new journey will always bring mistakes. Own them proudly. Share with your leader what are you doing to fix these problems and prevent them from happening in the future. You got this. In the rare scenario that your leader doesn't fulfill his or her commitment to you, don't overthink it and don't let your negative thoughts win the mental battle. Most likely it's time for you to move on and search for new opportunities in another place, but at least you grew and gave your best. Life won't always be fair. Start today and don't forget that whatever happens, happens.